What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today, super stoked to be bringing you the next episode in our Total War Warhammer 3 Kislev Early Access campaign. Thank you, CA. Alright. I was sitting here listening to the music of Kislev. It is amazing. I don't know how much I've been able to showcase it. Here's a little, like, pan flute coming in, but just a second ago there was some, like, awesome chanting music. I was hoping it would come back. But, guys, our army is nearly complete. We've got Griffin Legion. We're going to have 5 Streltsy, 2 Ice Guard, was that 6 Zarguard, and a Snow Leopard. I am stoked, because today is going to be nothing but epic battles. All day epic battles. I was looking around off camera to see how we could perhaps optimize what's going on in our campaign. Because we're recruiting those Streltsy that are extremely expensive, I was thinking we need to get rid of some of these guys. Because they finally landed in Volksgrad, this location is actually safe. And I was thinking, let's get rid of one of these. They're 173 gold a turn. And let's get rid of 3 of these Kossars as well. This is kind of the exact amount that I like to have in a defensive force. 4 extra units. You know, we hold the gates. We can hold some walls. And then a lord to help kind of duel other lords. And that's sort of what we have going on over here as well. Although this force, whenever we finally get Boris on the team, we'll probably pop over here and take over this. Or at least he'll be given the Patriarch and the Frost Maiden as part of his team. We've got 2 armies running rampant. We've got Boil Rot here. And I think we've got a Cornate army as well. Just full of bloodletters. Arvax, Karnath's Chosen, is going to be running wild. Anything else? Anything else going on before we switch turns? Always should be checking diplomacy. Lord of all. And this is, honestly, it's getting less and less likely to make our confederation as these guys get stronger and stronger. Approved. But let's wait another turn, perhaps, before we confederate them. Or 2, let them finish some of these buildings. Finish recruiting this army. Because they're targeting this army all by themselves. Valnir, Mammoth Rider. If they can come and start cleaning this up, that would be excellent. It'd be sick if they could just take some of these locations for us. But alright, we're good to go. Roll on to the next turn, guys. We'll have 8 turns to deal with going into the realm of Khorne and taking on the Citadel. I think that's enough to do what we have to do. I would love to kill this Khorne army before we go in. But if they run away from us, we might not get the chance. Yeah, and they ran away. But that's okay. I mean, if they're suiciding into one of our settlements, that's great too. And the Oracles of Tzeentch have entered the realm of the Sorcerer. Our boys are mobilizing. That Nurgle army is biting off more than they can chew. That's excellent. Our technology is finally done for having great diplomacy with the Empire. That's huge. And then Prague has spawned a Chaos Invasion. Alright. That's a little spooky too. But they're spawning, well, I mean, they've got a lot of chevrons, but they're spawning some pretty weak looking units here. Refused. And Prague is just an iron stronghold. They're not getting in there. And look at the fat stack. I'm so stoked. And we've barely managed to stay positive on income here. Awesome. Okay, guys. First things first. Let's see if we can repel this without having to actually fight it. Though we could fight this just for the fun of seeing these guys. It's a Pyrrhic victory. You know, we're not going to see Nurgle units for quite some time. Let's go ahead and just fight this battle. I don't think there's any way in heck they can win this. Those units are probably pretty damn tanky. Oh, and look at this too. I didn't even realize. We've got the Ice Guard with glaives. So we can check them out as well. See if they get into a little bit of mischief. The thing about the Rotflies is they're really good at shutting down range tools, like all of our Kossars, but these dudes are all spear wielders. So if they dive into them, they're going to get some anti-large right in their faces. We're going to use our Cav to good effect, rear charging. There's no squishy units here. Okay. Zargard in the center. Boom. There we go. And with that, let's get our back line settled. I'll put the Ice Guard back here. I don't much care if they get singled out. They'll be able to fight in melee just fine versus whatever. And they look awesome. The all-female unit of Ice Warriors. Their bows look sick too. And then the Cav here. Let's get some out on this flank, some out on the other. Nurgle is... I have no idea why it's doing this. This is very strange. Nurgle is very slow. I'm making my hot groups and it's like including the ones from before. Unless I had them clicked on accident. That would be my fault. Nurgle's super slow. Other than the rot flies. I'm not expecting them to have anything for our Cav. We can move up a little. We have Ursun's Roar, but that's it. Okay, they want to send the rot flies that way. We'll pull our Cav back under the cover of our range tools. And they pull the rot flies back. Pretty aware from the AI. Turn our formation a bit more to face them. Go hide in the woods. Can move up a tiny bit more. We don't want to move too much. We're going to miss a volley or two if we do that. But there we go. Are they buying it? No, they know we're here. We do not want to fight Plague Bearers in a 1v1 or even a 2v1. Let's go ahead and slow-mo and take a look at them. Rot flies are pretty close. These aren't the variant that have the riders though, so they're not as strong. And the Plague Bearers here suffering from the frostbite. Nice. Slow them down. And then their lord here is Boil Rot. He is a wizard. He does have spells. He's got a little Nurgling sitting on his horns. That's awesome. And then the Nurglings themselves are sweet. Doing their little cheers. But here we go. Alright. You know what? Get in there. And if they're not going to go around or attack us from behind, then we'll attack them from behind. Get in there, Patriarch. Send the Lancers in. Send the Dervishes in. Now they're losing decisively. That'll work. Nope. No Plague Bearers, please. Make sure the Zargard is fighting. Want everything actively engaged. And shoot whatever you can shoot, man. A lot of times you'll get better shooting if you shoot crossways. Try not to shoot exactly what's in front of you, because you probably won't hit it. You know what? Hit there. These guys are already crumbling. That's excellent. This is a settlement battle. We can afford to lose units by letting our Wing Lancers and stuff just sit and fight these Plague Bearers. Just in time to get the glorious charge from the Kossovite Dervishes. And the armored Kossars with great weapons are the perfect unit to fight them. Actually, they're not that armored. They rely on physical resistance. Interesting. So maybe the shields are better. But here they go. They're crumbling out. Those guys are getting wrecked. Everybody shoot this way, please. Why don't y'all pull back? Yeah, this was not even close to a Pyrrhic victory. I'll have you know. Nice, all the crossfire. Send them back to hell, Patriarch. Awesome. Nice little warm-up battle to start the day. Feels good. Trying to see who did kind of the most damage. The wing lancers, a lot of damage, 5,600 damage, but not very much value. Man, some of these guys did a ton. They have a lot of HP, does the old Nurgle boys. Slow and steady is their motto. Yeah, these rot flies were not used very well. They basically threw them in the die. But they weren't really any great targets either. Having all spears in the back is pretty nice. They're kind of like off-brand Lothern Sea Guard, if you think about it. Lothern Sea Guard, of course, being spear-wielding elves with bows. They have less range, less everything, I think, than Lothern Sea Guard, but still quite good. And of course, we're going to take the money. I don't know how much money we're getting for this fight. 40 devotion is huge. Should prevent any other chaos incursions, but this is a ton of cash. That's like single-handedly riding this ship here. Love that. Let's pick our next technology. So we finished this. We still need one more in order to get down into this. Income from trade good producing buildings plus 100% is huge. That's kind of what I'm working for here. Also income from all buildings plus 5%, if we can get that. But yeah, this one says it requires capital barrack renovations, which we don't have. Yeah, we're gonna have to like mix and match to try and get a lot of this stuff. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Right now we're gonna get the Ice Court Indoctrination. That way we can start building our own ice witches if we want. Candidates for membership of the Ice Court must be sought and instructed in its myriad customs and rites if the next generation of ice maidens and witches is to rise.
Orthodoxy provides.
So that's great.
Oh yeah.
I hope you're coming to me, because we will smash you. We've got to upgrade this. Bolsgusdrad. We've got to get you your settlement protection in there. I see here the harbor. That's a nice little increase in cash. Plus another tradable resource gets added. That's money in the bank, dude. And, yeah.
Tzarina, Katarin.
We're not going to catch them. We just have to know that everything can protect itself, which is why we built our army the way we did. How sick would it be? Man, could we do this? The Frozen Falls.
I'll turn your blood.
If we do this now, we can leave with Borson kind of in charge while we're in this. But if we get to the other side, if we take that battle and we get hurt really bad, we're going to go into the Corn Realm in bad shape, which is definitely not good.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
And we'll have one less turn to clear it. And the enemy will have one additional turn to clear it ahead of us. So I don't think we can afford to wait any longer. Let's go into the Blood God's domain.
The realm of chaos. A place unbound. The constraints of the mortal dimensions have no effect here. Only the whims of the dark gods.
And see Zinch in the maze.
Yet there are places where no ruinous power claims influence.
I saw Arbald or whatever his name is.
Bellicor lurks, and Ursun dies. Until we have the 4 demon prince souls, it will remain out of reach. The Blood God's domain. Upon its blood-strewn ground, armies of demons clash in gladiatorial contests of unending slaughter. battle through this cauldron of war and reach the Brass Citadel. There you will find the Gatekeeper, the favored demon prince of Khorne. Kill him to claim his soul.
You looked at me with eyes of hatred and rage, and now the fury is mine.
That was creepy. The Brass Citadel. Got it. Khorne will not let you approach the Brass Citadel until he believes you are worthy of his attention. You must first slaughter in the Blood God's arenas and wastelands. Only when you have killed enough will the route become clear. You won't just face his demons in battle, for Khorne has brought many foes from the mortal world, all desperate to appease the Blood God. Be ready to fight on bloody battlefields, wreaths, and storms of magic. Throughout his fiery realm, you will find legendary weapons forged for Khorne's use. They're in the corners here. They're like incredible, sick weapons. The Tree of Souls. And we'll read some of these as we get to it. However, Khorne is jealous, so you would return. So should you return to the Realm of Chaos, he will want them back. So the next time we come back to any realm, he takes them. And then the longer we stay here, we'll get negative traits that we'll need to get rid of at some point. We have to have at least 300,000 bloodshed. We can't move this turn. This is the meter of bloodshed that we have. Arbal is ahead of us, but his army is trash. And we are going to stomp him out like Indomakinsu as soon as we get a chance to get close enough to him. But we can't move this turn. So we're stuck. And then we'll start smashing all of these like really sick Khorne armies. And we'll get our hands on some of these weapons. No one else is here. So we should be able to get this done.
Defy chaos.
And hopefully we've left our lands in good hands. All of you guys are good. We've spent all of our cash. We're now negative. Alright. Let's go. Definitely need to prioritize building income buildings. See, he's full now. We can't let him get in.
You betray your Tzarina. You dishonor our great land.
They want military access with us? That's perfect. We're just going to make sure they pay the maximum amount.
There will be no...
Yeah, they're full. We cannot let them go into the forge. I think we can get in front of them maybe and ambush them. If we're a turn too late, I'm going to be aggravated. Even if it means we have to force march into their path, I think we can block them. The abominations have been destroyed. Everyone's kind of entering a rift right now. We have almost no cash. Trying to see
Plague Lord commands me.
who that is.
No.
Where'd that Khorne army go?
No.
These guys are just chilling here.
Most wise.
Alright. I was thinking the Khorne army would head straight for Fort Ostris. That's what it seemed like. They're a little bit suicidal. But that might not be what's happening. Okay.
Cease.
I want to kill this army right now.
One land.
But I cannot let him...
Frostfang's
I cannot let Arbal get in here. And I think he has to come here to do it.
march with pride and verve.
Yeah, I can't get any closer than that.
So,
Can't really build anything.
the hand of the people.
He jumped past me. Okay.
My pulks are at your service.
See what happens here. Boris wants a defensive alliance. That's perfect for us. Could perhaps finally see us building an outpost in their lands. I have to see what they have available for recruitment before we commit to that. Alright, here we go. I'm more than willing to take on 2 armies here. The Brazen Throne have been destroyed, perhaps by the Skaven. Because what we can do is we can kill these guys first. Holy crap, they've got Carnosaurs, Hydras, and a crap ton of squigs. This is fun. Now this is pod racing, guys. Led by a goblin, no less. Our first lizardman unit. First come the vibrations, next the distant sound of destruction. Finally, carnage is unleashed. Good luck. Streltsy should bring them down super easy. And our Griffin Legion should destroy squigs. Hydra is a bit of a problem. Regeneration, not so hot. I don't know. Not scared. Not scared. We've got tons of powerful range tools. Look at this hill in the center. I don't quite have the type of army to make good use of that, but I have a great army for making use of, like, terrain that blocks for me. We have a super defensive army. And I want to look at my Zargard in a second here. Especially if we're going to be shooting up. Like, you see how they've got, like, a little bit of a upward angle to their shots? I love that. That'll make sure we always have line of sight on the Streltsy. Zargard with great weapons, just huge swords. Looking jacked. Alright, guys. Ice Guard in the back to slow down the advance of whatever. And we're going to look at our Griffin Legion right now. How many bears do we have? Just 2, right? Man, 2 bears is not enough bears. Get you guys here. What's our spell? Storm of Renewal. Regeneration, hit point replenishment. Oh, that's pretty cool. We're starting with the Lore of Life. Let's look at the Griffin Legion. Oh, these guys look awesome. Look how cool. Super sick. Glad to have you on the squad. We'll probably just add the Snow Leopard to their ranks.
Obey! Obey!
Keep the Tzarina in the center.
Patriarch!
With our Patriarch bodyguard and his heals. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let them come over the hills. We can't race them up here. It's not gonna happen.
Do not disappoint Ursun, Salyak, Dash, and Thor.
Can't really make a better, tighter formation than this.
Comrades of the band, obey the orthodoxy. Streltsy! Moving!
Make sure we're a little bit far enough back, that way we can shoot over our own guys' heads. Here come the squigs. If you've never seen a squig before, these ugly little creatures. All mouth and stomach. Oh god, here are the Carnosaurs. Both of them. Hydras. Hydras are nice and slow though. We'll kill all this stuff before the Hydras even get here. But this is not looking good. Griffin Legion roll out.
Follow the band!
Start killing these things, please.
To battle!
Burn them!
Tzarina Katarin!
Let's get in. I should have ice sheeted these things before.
Land is power!
Get the Snow Leopards in.
Comrades of the bear!
Tzarina Katarin!
Get our anti-large going. Summon our Snow Leopard here.
Streltsy!
And I'm not going to engage stuff for no reason. I'm not going to send my Zargard out. Going to rampage them. Let the summoned Snow Leopard take a lot of the damage for us.
Yes!
There we go.
Lots of ice. Slay them.
Alright, Streltsy it up.
Wolf-top Kislevites.
It's shattered.
Excellent.
Don't need to kill it.
March for Kislev. Griffin Legion.
Use our Griffin Legion there. And now we start shooting the Hydras. They're the biggest thing on the battlefield. And their fire breath is obviously dangerous. You are not shattered, so you have got to go. How about we buff all that real quick? And we can do some Death Frost direct damage. Help burn them down. Watch our great weapon infantry carve them up. Let's get back. Nope, never mind. Meet him. Meet him head on.
For the people!
Use our horn to get our anti-large going. Our bearless guy is having trouble. Use this healing spell, that's perfect. Awesome. Could have sworn my guys were on guard mode, but I did not put my ice guard on guard mode. I don't know if we'll have to fight this unit again, so I'm tempted to sit here and play this game. What I do want to do, though, is just quickly use a lullaby. No reason not to heal up. There we go.
Katarin moving!
Katarin slayed a mighty Hydra. Hell yeah. I don't know what kind of replenishment we're going to get in the realm of Khorne, so we need to take advantage of this. This might be the best heals we get. And some of them are going to be healing capped because they're models. You can't regenerate models. Alright. Easy fight. Let's see what kind of blood we get for that. And then if we can kill Arbol, we just knock him the hell out of the realm of Khorne and he can't take our prize from us. I hope more armies spawn right on top of me, so we don't have to move very much in order to accomplish our goal. I'm starting to get nervous when I see I only have 6 or 7 turns left to do this. We need to move in a fashion that allows us to fight the most armies possible in the shortest amount of time. And I definitely want to claim one of these awesome weapons. Probably give it to my patriarchs or one of my boyars back home. I'm sure Boris has his own. He has that ice glaive that he'll have access to. Once we finally recruit him, he won't need any disgusting chaos weapons. One of which is a chainsword, by the way. Straight out of 40k. Okay. So we can take the replenishment. We barely need it. But what we do actually need is money for back home. So we're going to take that. It's 1100.
Tzarina is merciful.
I wouldn't have minded if it gave me a second chance to kill that. Yeah, that was not as much for that as I would have liked. But let's see if we can get more. Knight Squire. One day they hope it may be their honor to wield the blade rather than simply fetch it. Won a battle with a Zargard unit. That's cool. Power Stone. Nice. That's an ancillary we should definitely have. Sure, I'll take a Hedge Wizard. Only a Lord. Dominating Force is the name of our achievement we just unlocked. One of these is not necessary. Probably that one. Let's reduce the upkeep for our Zargard. Let's go into skills. What do we got here? We really need to lower the upkeep, but I'm going to continue. Let's make this cheaper. It does. Let's get magical reserves and earthing, and then we'll get closer to Arcane Conduit. It's important.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Finally, we've got our extra War Bear. More troop replenishment. You are our assassinator. I'll keep building that
One
for when I need it. Because I will need it eventually. She's level 13. Next level, she gets her Warbear. Awesome. And let's just get her Fighting Wind. Let's go here. Kill Arball.
They will fall.
Yep. Knew he would run. Like an absolute punk.
Strike them down.
And that brings me close to fighting that other army. Yeah, and he's a little bit injured. Oh, you're done, son. Give me a little terrain on this one. Give me like a nice like hill. Oh, a cool looking, like a city. Battle of the Blood God's Domain. Like we're in like an arena. This is cool. Now, he's got a ton of blue horrors, so he does have some range to it, but these guys won't do anything versus our super heavy armor. They're just more annoying than anything. And all these other little pieces of an army, the flyers will get nuked. The hounds can't do anything. We're just too heavy duty at this point. And all of his infantry is of a lower quality than ours. Okay. So here's the deal. We go right at the pipe. We are not scared of these nerds. Not at all. Streltsy, I want them to kind of get some high ground going. Can I put them all here? Will it let me? Alright. There's a way to do everything.
Griffin Legion! For the throne!
You guys will stick with the frontliners. Bear Squad engage. Here. You stay with the Ice Guard, please. And let's go. You go here. You guys come take the top.
Kislev has endured unspeakable horrors.
What do we have first?
This is a mere distraction.
Oh wow, just a massive buff. I kind of just want to throw her in and let her wreck stuff. She's almost got the Heart of Winter, which I would love to see work. Get in there. It's bear time. Is it bear time? Yeah, it's bear time. Get in.
The motherland's finest.
Get in there. Just start crushing them. Arball wants some. Let him have it.
Crush their skulls.
Let's use this. Let's summon. And then let's get them with the Heart of Winter. Get it, get it, get it. Is it going? It is. Hell yeah. We'll drop that. Lock our forces. Who's hurting my calf? Oh, the Seekers came in? That's fine.
I will smite them.
Summon our own stuff here. Make sure we're getting that. Alright, you guys shoot here. Keep moving the Streltsy.
For the people.
Pop the buffs for me.
Obey! Blessed by the Orthodox.
More confidence, guys.
The motherland's finest.
Shoot there. Actually, you shoot here.
Griffin Legion.
No, never mind. We need help on these rot flies. Get these guys off of me before I lose my Patriarch for no reason.
The Orthodoxy endures. I am risen.
Tzarina Katarin.
More anti-large, please. Shoot, guys, shoot!
March for Kislev!
Your boys need you.
Moving.
Are we really getting, like, kited to death by blue horrors?
Taking position! For the
We
ice.
let our Griffin Legion take a little too much damage. And boy, this was not working out well. I did not expect the Bloodletters to do so much damage to us. Oh no. Heal, heal, heal.
Salyak!
Heal, heal, heal. Get out, get out.
Streltsy!
And our Streltsy just keep facing the wrong direction. What are you doing? Shoot.
Motherland's finest!
Shatter their bones!
Oh yeah, that was terrible. Let's not do that again. They're not good for that. The bears give them like no armor. Or no, it gave them some armor, 75. But the Bloodletters just do too much, man. The Tzarina can do that, but they can't. And now we know. Let's not do that again. And their heals aren't that strong. That was a little spooky.
Bringer of Core
We took way too much damage for that fight, but that's okay. Get our heals going. Alright. We accomplished what we set out to, but we took too much damage doing it. We still have a heal left if we want to make use of it. Our Streltsy kind of took forever to get in a position, but in a tougher fight, how sick would this have been, just having them rain down fire? This is kind of my idea.
Kislevites moving!
I don't know how many units, if there's a cap on how many units can be affected by a heal.
His duty!
But we'll see in a second. And look, we almost, I mean, we reached the healing cap basically with both of our patriarchs. That's crazy.
Tzarina Katarin!
Blow the horn.
Salyak! Dash! Tor!
Love it. Alright, and we're out. How much did we get for that? I wonder if its amounts varied by the size and strength of the army. Because that was a lot of units, so maybe that's more blood? But yeah, Griffin Legion still seems to be a little squishy. They took a lot of blue horror fire. And maybe other stuff that I didn't even see. I don't want to judge them too harshly. I wasn't focused that much on microing them. Especially once I saw our patriarchs in danger. It's so nice to have the Zargard, though. They're just basically a fire and forget unit. Send them in. They'll probably win versus wherever they're fighting. Can't wait to see how beastly their stats look once I buff them with the red line, plus they're all like ranked up. Now, 1,500 is quite a lot. This might be a moment where we take the replenishment, though. But this cash will do wonders for us, so we're taking the cash. If you think I'm crazy, you're probably right. Nomad Riding Master. The nomadic people of the northeastern steppes are expert horsemen and masters of fighting in the saddle. Recruit rank for cav units. Trickster Shard here, an item that I don't typically use. But we defeated the Demon Prince, and for that we get... All that faith and Slavish devotion didn't stop the Demon Prince from losing badly, on the day at least, to a general of vastly higher quality. More diplomatic relations with Kislev. We almost are Kislev, so this isn't going to help us a ton. Except it'll help us probably confederate Castalton. And then attrition, minus 50% casualty suffered from chaos, undivided corruption, and chaos waste attrition. That's huge. To get that now while we're in the chaos waste... And we can come over here and kill these easy undead boys. That's 3 fights in 1 turn. That's huge. Let's definitely get that. Let's max out Heart of Winter here.
My rule grows absolute.
Sorry for almost killing you guys. We're definitely going to need to make sure you have all the stats. We'll take a look at these as we get access to them. Melee attack, please. Warbear. Duh. Warbear.
One land.
Take that.
Ice Queen.
And we'll take this last fight here. Oh,
Strike
can we
them
not quite
down.
get it? Okay. That's fair. That's probably fair. It does appear like we can do it. And with the rest of this cash...
No! Doomed!
Thrott's coming back for more, huh?
Clever for that.
And we have enough here to get something else. I'm tempted to go for the Bitterness of Winter just to get... Or go for Urson to get the Bitterness of Winter to make enemies suffer attrition in our territory. But we won't be taking any settlement, so that's kind of terrible. Could go when constructing a building and get more income from trade. Casualty replenishment rate is also great. We're also going to be getting a lot of levels very soon. So this is also quite good, plus growth is never really bad. For me, it's between one of these. Daz or Saliak. Let's try Daz. We haven't used it yet. See how much that increases my income. Probably only a few hundred. But we do have a lot of buildings that are going to be built, so this is good. Is that Boris? No, Theodric Gosser. I would know that hat anywhere. If we can, this is a good time just to build a ton of cheap stuff that has an impact on our income. I mean, there's some things we just need, like getting a tier 3 town there. I do want to eventually level this up. That's only $1,000. I do want to get that up.
Oh yeah.
Prague. We have multiple quarries we could level.
The right to rule.
Yeah, I can't quite afford that yet. Really want to get that to tier 3, but we might not be able to get there before Throt takes it, or at least hits it. His army looks significantly stronger than the last time, but he only has 2 of them.
Highborn, son. Refused. Excellent.
And they have almost a full stack now, and they're moving. If we're going to confederate these guys, now is pretty much the time.
Yes.
Talabecklin. Hell yeah.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
They want some treaties with us. Nice to see you guys. Propose offer.
On it.
All the Empire should want all the deals with us
will.
very soon.
Yes?
All right.
Because of that new tech that we researched.
What? So?
Military access, sure.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Indeed!
Storm Dragon.
Huh.
Who calls?
Some of these are close enough we should probably just pay the money.
Sigma's will, come in peace.
Of course. The Empire.
Lord of all.
Military alliance, for sure. Make them pay us for one last kind of increase. Let's initiate diplomacy. Yeah, give us the 1,500, propose offer. And then we can still confederate them.
Miao Ying.
Nice. And perhaps our strength rating increased in some variable,
Trusted allies.
which has made her want to make this.
Yes.
Who called?
Sigmar's will.
Barienburg now on the table.
Approach as friend. Affirmative.
Military access, sure.
I will.
Natural authority.
So? The
Are we good?
Kislev's chosen.
Indeed. Look at all the extra cash we just made by playing that game. Entered a military alliance, got it $2,000 plus a steel standard. That's pretty sweet. Earn 20 allegiance with any allied faction. We can do that, no problem.
Baron
of the motherland.
To get supporters, we need to just build stuff, man. But let's see, who are... This might be where we build it.
Thy sickness
An outpost.
will come in peace.
Midland. They have no settlements available? And province capitals where other factions have not constructed... Oh, they must have an outpost there from someone else.
Never
That
yield.
sucks.
Yes.
We could get quarrelers. That's pretty sweet.
Yes.
Can't build one there. Alright, it's dwarves. And I like doing it for the dwarves because that'll help them with their the safety of their capital. And I want quarrelers in my army so bad. And when eventually they get longbeards and stuff, we'll be stoked. Alright, and with the 2,600 we have left, we need to build something good. Yeah, this is great. Get a grand market to level 3. Perfect.
Lord of all.
Fort Ostrog is better defended than Dushuka, so if we can...
Kislev's chosen. Prepare your master's chamber.
This is awesome. We can jump back and forth if they try to do that. Now try and take it.
I'm not fool.
Roll the turn. We have 5 turns. I think we'll only need the 1 extra battle in the Realm of Khorne.
It is our responsibility to vanquish evil.
We'll decline that. We'll go to war against those Skaven in time, but it is not yet. How sweet would it have been to build an outpost in Ungrim's land and get Slayers? That's what we really want. Oh, nice. They're putting an outpost in Prague for me. Prague is under siege. Infernal Bloodlust. Yeah, we gotta get out of here. To wander Khorne's realm, to witness such wanton slaughter is to become enamored with it. We need to garrison at a provincial capital or settlement that have buildings from the protection chain to get rid of it. What kind of army is this? Oh, are you serious?
Kislev,
What are you doing, nerds? No chance.
no more threat than mice.
But thanks for the payday. Want to make sure we're getting our stuff built.
Council is disappointed.
Would love to show you guys a defensive settlement battle, but the AI doesn't seem to ever want to do that. They just want to sit and attrition me to death. So we're going to auto-resolve this.
We are Kislev.
And that just messes Throt right up. We'll take the cash, thank you very much. And Grigory gets the very coveted 10% bonus hit points from killing Throt. The blemish of the Unclean One stains the world no more, his foul presence having been wiped out from existence. Not to mention we got rid of all those agents. That's huge. Seduce units budget. What is that? Ritual Enforcer. That's from Slaanesh. The orthodoxy shall be obeyed in all matters, especially when the alternative is summary execution. That's good. That makes it so that Slaanesh units or armies will have to pay more in order to seduce us. Income from all buildings plus 12%. That's nice as well.
Kislev.
Sure. Take the steel standard. Take all that. 4 levels. Okay. Heroic resilience? That's pretty sweet. If he falls below 50% HP. But what I like to do with my backup armies is make sure that they're out here increasing control, lowering corruption, and then eventually their armies need to be as cheap as possible because their goal is to sit. There we go. And then here, max out specialists. Okay. Nice to be good there. We've got yet another army coming out of the rift.
Bow to me.
So we'll travel back here. We'll upgrade our trade goods stuff. Anything that gives me income is getting upgraded right now. Oh, they've got skin wolves now. Alright, this is looking like a much juicier fight.
No.
Pretty stoked about that.
By blood.
Our Ottoman here has a problem. Let's see if we can solve it. It is considered a mark of great fortune for the Ottoman to lead the settlement's hunters in a procession through the streets at the start of the season. Yet the hunters are factionalized between the trappers, who shun horse, and the archers who chase down prey on their beloved steeds. Which side should the Ottoman endorse? Recruitment cost reduction or cav cost reduction? Let's endorse foot. We're not getting a lot of cav currently. Alright.
No higher authority.
Alright. Now we're gonna go kill these guys and take this
Frostbank.
weapon. It's undead, man. We gotta take the fight. Looks like the same battle from the first location. That's cool. Our first location from the same battle. I don't know. I keep saying my words backwards. I might be having a stroke. But zombies and skeletons and stuff are going to take so long to get to us. The Streltsy are just going to have a field day. Could even deploy them in the front of our formation to guarantee that they shoot. Spread them out a little bit so that the Zargard can walk through them if needed. So what you do is you basically put them in boxes.
Obey the orthodoxy.
We don't have a ton of room here, is the actual problem.
Defenders of Kislev.
Follow the bear!
This works way better in open field.
Follow the bear!
Alright, we'll take that.
Wolf top Kislevites! Sargar!
Sorry for the alarm. Hopefully they didn't startle you. So you guys go here, you guys go here. 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 And here. And actually we're going to switch you out. You don't need to fight, you're injured.
The orthodoxy endures!
You guys come here.
Tzarina Katarin.
And let's make sure we get the benefit of some of the healing.
Ice Guard. Follow the bear.
Ice Guard are sick. This doesn't look pretty, but it's going to work great. Especially if they all come around this one side.
Time and again, Kislev has faced worse than this rabble. The motherland endures.
Go with honor! Streltsy! Patriot! My faith is power!
This won't heal these guys. They're all capped. That will heal our single entities. As a matter of fact, let's make sure they're stacked.
Tzarina Katarin.
And then we'll pop the next one here.
My faith is power!
Does she have magic attacks? She does. So that'll be great versus the Karen Wraiths.
Bringer of Hoarfrost. Kislev Supreme Leader. Ice Guard.
Good. Our ammo is magic as well. So we'll be able to shoot the Karen Wraiths to pieces.
For the
With
people.
magic damage. Hey, come on, Streltsy. Let's load it up, homies. Beautiful.
Tzarina Katarin.
Shoot them up. Drop that huge spell there. It lasts a while. Everything that walks through it should get wrecked. That's a free one for us. Oh no, get in the open. Summon your own leopard, please.
Ice Guard.
Orson's Thunderstorm. I don't think I've ever used this before. It looks awesome.
Hands of fire. Tzarina Katarin.
Holy crap.
Ignite.
Alright, we'll just slow them to death. Oh, wow. There they are. I was thinking they were coming around the hill, but I left myself blind. The exact mistakes you don't want to make versus any army you're fighting. These guys are going down.
I am the Blizzard.
Pop a nice heal.
War of ice.
And this is what our entire, like, magic core is based around.
Daughter of ice.
Just pop all the buffs.
Frostbringer.
Alright, you guys dead yet? Everybody in, please.
Ice Guard.
Shoot backwards in that early direction.
Sons of Kislev!
And without their lord, this is all done. That would have been an embarrassing mistake against a strong army, but against this, we didn't really have to worry. And we're in good health. So it's all good. We might need to take one turn to rest before we go into Khorne's realm. Just like an encampment turn. Make sure we're getting our vitamins in the realm of Khorne. Eating all of our hardtack, which is probably mostly what Kislevites eat. And we are just about it for today's episode. I've actually got a couple doctor's appointments. I gotta like rush across the city, go get that stuff done. They're looking at potentially unbreaking my nose for me, which would be nice. Yeah, I think here we take the replenishment over the 700. Yeah, I might have the procedure where they fix my nose. Nice. So yeah, remember we were trying to block this like entrance? That is why. Now we just have to win the following battle. You have momentarily earned the Blood God's respect and may approach the Brass Citadel to face his favored demon prince. But battle awaits you there, for this is Khorne's palace. Survive against waves of his thirstiest demons and slay the gatekeeper. Only then can its soul be captured. This is the first time I've done one of these types of battles. And I'm pretty stoked about it.
Katarin of Kislev.
So we took the Bane Spear, bartered by a chieftain for his tribesmen's souls, who then double-crossed the dark gods. This spear that can banish their servants is all that remains. Huge damage. I don't know who's going to wield it. All damage units will be fully replenished? Dangling from the Tree of Souls are all manner of weapons and ordnance. Perching and oft-times flying around the tree are a murder of ghostly crows, the victims of the weapons that hang from its branches. Will you add to the flock? I don't want to use that weapon. I want to use Frostfang. And the Crystal Cloak. My other guy here can use the Bane Spear.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Arcane Conduit, finally. It's different than it used to be. Blessing Discs. Gestalten's flat metal discs inscribed with Urson's runes and icons inspire even greater deeds when awarded to the worthy. We'll take that. And then you... Trying to get to like Blizzard and stuff. Some of these other very cool spells.
Born to rule.
Alright, we just need to get here as fast as possible. Could go and take some of these other weapons. Don't necessarily need to. Could even kill this Beastman army before we go into here just for additional experience and such.
Not touch, Nurgle Herald.
No touch, Nurgle Herald. Is there anything else we can build? Just boost our farm, maybe? We have a lot of stuff that boosts the income from farms, so that's probably good. One last diplomacy check before we head out for the day.
Sigma.
So, yes? Wow.
The bros are happy. And I think we still have one more turn before we can recruit from the dwarves. One or two more turns.
No higher authority.
Let's check on Krakadrak real quick. Yeah, two more turns. And hopefully they keep leveling that up and we get access to more stuff. But guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.